Hello. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Scott Powell, and I'm the Executive Director of Alabama Head Injury Foundation. The last 2 weeks have been incredibly difficult for me, starting with my humiliating 51-48 loss in AHIF's first ever Pictionary Zoom challenge, and culminating last week when AHIF client Jermaine called me out during our card trick support group lesson for lying and reminded me of the path that my life was on. I knew that something had to change in my life, and soon. The problem was, it seemed like everywhere I turned, I couldn't get away from the 51-48 defeat in the Pictionary challenge. When I tried to do work at my desk, it seemed like it was everywhere. I tried to distract myself with sports. First score I found, Broncos 51, Cowboys 48. I decided to pay some bills, but it didn't help that my Alabama power bill, $51.48. My Spire gas bill, $51.48. Even the class at Fred's drawing school for the artistically impaired that Amy had signed me up for had an invoice due, $51.48. A friend of mine suggested that I make a list of some happy movies to watch. So I did that, but now I'm halfway through the list, and I feel like in many ways I'm emotionally worse off than I was before I started. It even followed me home. When I went home from work on Friday, I asked my 10-year-old son Drew how his summer workbook was going, and he said he had an assignment in it where he was supposed to write a paragraph about a business he was interested in. He said he wanted to do it on the Head Injury Foundation. I said, "That's great, son. What can I answer for you?" He said, "Can you give me Miss Amy's phone number? Because she's the one that has all the answers." At that point in time, I knew the only way that I could find redemption was through a rematch and a victory. The first Pictionary Zoom challenge had been fair in every way possible. I knew if this was going to be my source of redemption, this one had to be the same. I started by working tirelessly to make sure that Amy's list of words and that my list of words were 100% compatible with one another and of equal difficulty. I think you can see, mission accomplished. I then decided to ask for submissions for potential drawers and asked everyone to submit a rendering of their version of the Mona Lisa to make sure that all of our drawers split between our two teams were of equal levels of talent. Let's see how that process went. All right, let's take a look at our drawing submissions. That looks like a Team Scott. I think that's a Team Amy. That also looks like a Team Scott. I think that's Team Amy. Gotta be another Team Scott. Most certainly a Team Amy. Team Scott. And, oh heavens, definitely a Team Amy. Wait a second. Oh, I guess that's also a Team Scott. I think you can see that we have an equal level of drawing competition now as well. The only thing that remains now is for me to put the hours of work and preparation in to make sure that this time I do not fail. Therefore, Alabama Head Injury Foundation is pleased to announce the Amy versus Scott Pictionary Grudge Match Part 2, coming soon.